This is a Korean horror movie. Man is checking for drunk driving. But the boy in the car ignored it, behaved very strangely. He rushed out with a kick of the accelerator, hung the man on the car window. Boy pick up time, follow the man's face. Oh, a few critical strikes. The woman on the side leaked a terrible smile. Eventually the man was run over the wheel. Unpredictable life and death. The hero prays for his father. He thinks that as long as it is pious enough, the God in his heart will save his father. But my father is still dead. He hated God from then on. 20 years later, he became a boxer. On the broadcast, when he saw the God tattoo on his opponent. Remembered childhood, God sitting on the sidelines. A voice suddenly appeared in my head. Like. Then his eyes turned red. An angry and beast strength knocked out the opponent. In the haunted room, he saw a cross. Go ahead and prepare to break, but the word frame is on it. Accompanied by a strong burning sensation. Burned a wound on the palm. Night. A demon wants to get into the male protagonist's body. It can be seen from the man's expression. At this time he often suffers. The palm of my hand began to splatter blood. After the devil saw, behaved very frightened. Run away funny on the wall. The male lead came to the hospital for an examination. But the doctor said his body. Healthier than healthy people. But at night I feel painful. The palm of the hand does not stop bleeding. Without any choice, the agent introduced him to a priest. With an attitude of giving it a try, I drove to the priest. The priest in the house is exorcising. The demon that resembles Changwei is suffocated. I broke the rope and threw the priest down. Hugged his neck tightly. Fortunately, the hero came. He punched the devil and sat on the ground. Then the devil backflips. Climbed upside down to the ceiling. This made the male protagonist's face hooded. I don't know that there is a demon in front of me. The hero is obviously not a parent who is used to children. He jumped up. Dropped the devil to the ground in one fell swoop. The devil still wants to resist. The hero knocked him over. But then, the devil's face started to smoke. The hero panicked. The palm of my hand shed blood again. And at this time the devil's face began to burn. Finally ignited a fire. The devil disappeared. He asked the priest, what's the matter with his palm? The priest told him after seeing, your blood can exorcise. Only believers who are very pious to God can have distrust of the man. Because he hates Catholicism. The priest said, love as much as hate. Then I gave the male protagonist an H-charm. Guo Tongxin gave another Jane. The hero slept very soundly this day. No pain. The palms didn't bleed anymore. The male protagonist began to be influenced by the priest. Decided to help the priest exorcise the demon together. This beautiful girl in front of me. There is an M ghost in the body. Look at her pitiful look. The priest was almost deceived. The male lead rushed forward and threw her down. Poured holy water into his mouth. Girl's mouth started to smoke. Turned over and spit out a lot of tricks. The priest is reading the Bible. After the devil heard, turning his head and leaking a weird smile. Then stretched out his hand to pat the priest's neck in the air. Pushed to fly. After seeing the hero, rushed forward and threw her down. The devil looks like a handsome guy. Directly pushed him up. Here comes a wall dong. Then the devil saw it in the eyes of the male protagonist. It turns out that his father was killed by her 20 years ago. She told the male lead. I was possessed by the murderer who killed S and B. The male lead became angry. The palm of the hand shed blood again. He pressed the devil on the bed. After a fight. Finally use your own exorcism blood. Solved the devil on the woman. The other side. A demon is attached to the little boy. The nuns gathered around the boy and read the Bible. The boy changed his face instantly. Then the nun bleeds from her 7 orifices. The hero at this time is preparing for the next boxing match. The priest heard the news and had to arrive alone. Pressed the boy to the ground. Burning devil with hallows. And keep reading the Bible. But prepared demons are not so easy to deal with. He kicked the priest over. Then rushed forward and rode on. A burst of crazy output. Knocked out the priest. The nun next to me took out the cross. Scare the devil away. Boy calf lamp. Climbed to the ceiling a few times. Turned to look at the nun. Not waiting for the nun to react. Ridden directly on her. Ready to kill. At this moment, the hero suddenly rushed out. Threw the boy on the wall. Boy swooped over. He was directly pushed to the ground by the male lead. Blood flowing out of clenched fist. Pressed the boy's face with exorcism blood. Then pour holy water. Devil away. But the man behind all this. Black Bishop. I learned that I lost a few generals. A sinister plan. Coming soon. The Black Bishop took off his hood. Started to chant the spell. Dedicating a pure soul to the Father of all living beings. Please give me strength. In the pool next to it, a snake egg appeared. The leader takes it out and tears it apart. Took out a handful of song bee, and this bee head is enough to kill any exorcist. Just when the priest was holding the newly saved child, the leader appears from behind. Go ahead and eat. After the hero arrived, the priest is dying. He asked the young priest to put his holy robe. For the hero, in order to completely eliminate the devil, the male lead put on the holy robe, drove to the girl's house, learned from her the residence of the black leader. The puppet inside has been waiting for a long time, but Tong Tong is not an opponent of the male protagonist. Under the dual blessing of exorcism, holy water and blood, he quickly solved some small friends. I learned that the black leader, who is not the male leader, directly sacrificed his body to the devil. Wait for the hero to arrive. He flopped and fell into the blisters. The male protagonist noticed something wrong. When stepping forward to check, a burst of water sprayed out suddenly. Then a strange arm appeared. The leader climbed out of it, covered with thick scales. The first round is about to begin. Male lead punch. Second coupon. Popular. Followed by a straight uppercut. Hit the leader against the wall. Hold his head with the blood of exorcism. Unexpectedly, the leader began to laugh slowly. The blood of the devil is of no use to him. The leader starts to fight back. One punch will lead the male to D, but the scales of the leader are harder than. Subsequently, the leader kicked the male lead to the ground. Wait for him to get up. Behind you, the leader incarnates as a demon, who tastes a bite. The male protagonist was instantly demonized. Hazy. A man came to her. That's his father, who has been dead for many years. His father is the most good man. Zong stretched his hand and said, Dad will always be with you. Then Bao Yue started to ignite flames. The hero wakes up. The right hand is covered by holy fire. He pushed the leader against the wall with a punch. But the devil is not so easy to deal with. Then he flew over the wall. Avoid the torch attack. The male lead was beaten and scarred. Last minute. The male lead took out the priest's ring from the robe. I held it tightly in my right hand. Melt with the exorcism blood and sacred fire flowing out. Exude infinite power. Then the leader died. The priest finally woke up. This is the end of the video.